Styles, which is hilarious. So yeah, that's one of my shows that I think you should watch.
I've been a little rich bitch. Been living this lavish, yes I've been had it.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel, and today we're gonna talk about the top 10 Netflix shows, or not even Netflix shows, that you should definitely watch. Also, what to expect when you start a new TV show, because there's a lot to expect, and you guys need to. Preferably the shows that we recommend what to expect. It's very heartbreaking. Okay. So we're gonna do 5 shows a piece that we really like. Yep. So let's get into the video. Let's. So guys, as you know, I love to watch Teen Wolf. Okay, like literally there's no words describing. I love Teen Wolf so much that I'm keeping myself from watching season 6 because I don't want to endure that heartbreak of whatever may happen in season 6. And do not list spoilers in the comments, because if you do, I will come for you. But other than that, Teen Wolf is a great show to watch, even if you don't really like supernatural things, even if you don't like wolves, or, well, really there's no reason to watch the show if you don't like wolves. So, wolves, and you like chimeras and banshees and Styles Stilinski most importantly, then that is the show for you. AKA Dylan O'Brien. It is definitely the show for you. Scott McCall, and him and Styles, they've been friends for a long time, and they try to solve this murder that happened somewhere in the woods. And, you know, Styles, being the friend he is, he's always trying to solve these murder mysteries, when really most of them leads to the werewolves itself. Scott is in the woods, he gets scratched, he doesn't notice, and then surely he does start to notice when he starts to change, and yeah, it just leads down and uphill from there. What to expect is there are lots of crying scenes where you're going to cry because unfortunate events happen, and if you have made it past season 2, you know exactly. And secondly, there are going to be so many funny scenes. You're going to be laughing your butt off, and most of the funny scenes come from Derek Styles, which is hilarious. So yeah, that's one of my shows that I think you should watch. Number 2, iZombie. I love iZombie so much. I just finished season 4. So basically, iZombie is about a character, and she's the main character, named Liv Moore, and she goes on this ship and gets scratched by a zombie, and it's pretty much how her life plays out. She works and lives with her best friend Robbie, and they work in a morgue, and that's the way she gets her brains. So she kinda helps fight crime by eating the brains and taking the memories of who killed them to help Clyde. The way she makes the food is pretty cool, but then when you realize what it is, it's not so cool anymore. It's very disturbing, kind of. But what to expect when you start this show? Clive is probably the funniest character you will encounter in the funniest character. He's very funny. You can expect a lot of laughter, but there are some scenes that are some tearjerkers. You can expect that, but it's not so often. You're probably going to be laughing most of the time. It's kind of more a comedy than it is more meaningful, I guess. But the show is actually a really good show. It's about these 4 friends: Caesar, Monse, Jamal, and Ruben. Whatever, he likes Ruby. So basically they all live in this crazy side of town where there's a whole lot of gang stuff going on, and Caesar's not a real gangster, so he doesn't count. But he lives with his brother Spooky, and they pretty much go through a whole lot of trials because they're trying to keep Caesar out of the gang and keep him out of trouble, and while also finding the money that is very important for a rollerball, I believe. And that's pretty much all Jamal does. But he's a very funny character. Jamal is the funniest character in there besides Jasmine and sometimes Ruby. But those are the 3 funny characters to look out for. And also there's so many good scenes in it, and I would say the most You might get scared, kinda.
Yeah, some scenes.
But
if you guys have not seen it, it's a very good show and it's on Netflix. But me and Brittany enjoy that show because it's like it's staged like in the Number 7, I have a show that everyone loves, and if you don't love it, you gotta watch it. It's The End of the Effing World, and it's such a good show. It's about a guy named James, and he meets a girl named Melissa, and he goes on a trip to help her find her
they're
dad.
like Bonnie and jerking scenes, some fighting scenes. Like, your emotions are gonna be everywhere with this show.
Jumbled up.
Everywhere. Like, what you expect to happen,
Never happens.
not at all.
Number 9, I'm pretty sure everyone have watched this show, considering how many editors there is out there that's editing this show. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it, but the show I'm talking about is, as you know, XOXO. Gossip Girl. My favorite character was Chuck Bass and Jenny Humphrey.
What a weird combination.
It was
if
a
you
weird
have watched
combination,
the show.
but they both were my favorite characters from my head off.
My only favorite character is Stan.
I mean, I
Humphrey.
love Blair. I love Blair more than I love Serena because Serena has frustrated. But basically, as you can guess, the title is Gossip Girl, so obviously the show is about Gossip Girl. Duh. And literally it's about these other extra kids, you know. Gossip Girl's the really most important character. But I might as well tell you guys the other characters, which is Chuck Bass, Jenny Humphrey, Dan Humphrey, Serena Vanderwoodson, Blair Waldorf, Chuck Bass,
You already said Chuck.
Nate Archibald. That's pretty much everything. No, Eric. I forgot Eric. Eric Vanderwoodson.
So my other favorite characters.
That's pretty much
Dan Humphrey and Eric Vanderwoodson.
And to have a story that travels that many kids, I noticed I didn't include Vanessa, but that's kind of because I didn't include Georgina, because if you watch the show, you know who Georgina is. And I mean, I don't hate her as much as I did before, but I still don't like her. Take that, Georgina. And there is a lot of tearful scenes in it, I do believe, because, you know, Chuck is my baby. When he's sad, I'm sad. But I actually am one of the few people who did ship Blair and Dan. But a lot of people are like, no, she's with Chuck. And I'm like, I know, but her and Dan were like very cute together, in my opinion.
Number 10 is The Fosters.
Which is now, what do they say, sayonara, right?
And throughout the show, it basically follows Callie and Jude and Brandon and Jesus, Mariana.
That's pretty much everybody.
That's
really
everyone.
Well, did you count Brandon?
Yes, I said Brandon.
Oh, of course you said Brandon.
And it'll follow them, but as you go on in the show,
also Steph and Lena, right? It follows them, kind of, sort of.
I mean,
but of course,
it focuses on Steph and Lena also. So I don't know. For us, it's just like, it's all about the kids to us. But there is like a problematic teen who gets selected to be in a foster home, and then once she's selected, she's trying to find her brother Jude, and it works out for them in a way, and they continue to progress throughout the show and get better and achieve more. And Martin Foster, he's an amazing character to me. I like to see how he develops and improves himself through everything. It's also a very emotional roller coaster. I feel like you would be going through a lot of emotions throughout every show and you wouldn't even understand why.
But that's pretty much all of our 10 shows that we're going to recommend, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any other great shows. So
there are great shows,
honorable mentions, which we're not going to talk about, but we're just going to put them on the screen so you guys can see them and know them. Life Sentence, The 100. There's definitely even more than that. There's like
The Originals, The Vampire Diaries,
Riverdale,
Once Upon a Time.
Like, there's so many other good shows that are out there. And so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you can join us next week on a Wednesday. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Notifications are on, and the question in the comments today is going to be, list one of your favorite shows that you like to watch. Maybe it's one we listed, maybe it's one we haven't. Be sure to comment that, and we will check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon. Is that what you do? I think so.
I want a brand new house. I want a foreign little bitch. She put it all in her mouth.